Many of you have been asking how to connect Supabase to your board project. And in reality is that it has taken a little bit of trial and error to make sure that we can have something usable for you. But right now, I'm able to connect my Supabase account to my Bolt.new project. And I want to show you exactly how to do it in under 5-10 minutes. It should be relatively easy, but we're going to jump right in. I will show you exactly what you need to do, how to set up your project in Supabase. And then we're going to jump into Bolt and we're going to make sure that we're able to sync both projects together. So with that being said, let's jump right into Supabase and let's start building the project, at least the very basics. All right, once you go to Supabase and you create your account, this is what you're going to see. This is your dashboard. And I have created a demo project that I use to make sure that everything works correctly. But I will create a brand new project with you just to show you exactly what the steps you need to take. So once you're on your dashboard, you want to click on New Projects, which is the green button here on the top left corner. And you want to choose an organization. I already created Hustling Labs. So we are going to use that organization. And the project name will be Demo Black Friday. And this is going to be the database password, which I am going to keep safe here. We're going to Black Friday. Then doesn't matter because I will delete this anyways, but just in case. And you can select a region, pick one that is the closest to where your customers are going to be, at least the majority of your customers. That will make it a little bit faster. You have quite a few. If you are in the US, I would recommend perhaps either the East or the West because, most customers are going to be in either coast. But if you are in a different part of the world and your customers will be there, then pick one that is closest to them. We're going to keep it West and we're going to create this project. This takes a little bit to create. In reality, what it's doing in the backend is making sure that everything is set up correctly. So as you can see here, setting up the project, this will take probably 2 to 3 minutes to get done. So I'm going to pass this recording and I'm going to come back once this project is set up. All right, so everything has been set up. It took about 10 minutes. Actually, it took a little bit longer. Perhaps my internet is a little bit slower today. I don't know. But as you can see, everything has been set up and no issues. And all we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. And this is the project URL that we will need. And this is the anon key that we will supply to Bolt. That's all we need to do on Supabase for now. What we're going to do is now we're going to transition over to Bolt and we're going to start prompting the system to make sure that it's creating everything that we need and we're getting everything that we need from Bolt so we can input it into Supabase. All right, now that we're back in Bolt, what we're going to do is we're going to paste a prompt that I had created. We will discuss it over and we will talk about what it did, but I will paste it because I don't want to spend the time writing it. So here's what I did. Let me go back and copy it. All right, so here's what we have. So I want you to create a modern local restaurant on directory using Supabase as the backend. To delete this part, here are the credentials. I got the Supabase URL, which I got it if you scroll down, and that's the project URL. And the anon key, which I'm going to point out in a second, I got it from here. So going back to Bolt, this is the anon key that I got. I will delete this before I post this video, so I'm not too worried about it. Then after that, I told that, hey, give me the SQL that I will need to create the following tables, and I'm explaining exactly what tables it needs to create. That way we can get the SQL, which we would input into Supabase to create those tables automatically. We're going to click the blue button. The best part that I love about this whole thing is that it doesn't require us to do much on our end. Yes, there's some back and forth, but the system is creating everything for us. So I don't need to do a whole lot of thinking or setting up because everything is being created for us. So right now is okay. So right now it's done. We're going to scroll all the way up. We're going to go back to the code. All right, this is the schema SQL. As you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. And while we're going back to Supabase, I'm going to say, I want you to start working on the UI. So while we're working on Supabase, we're going to let it work there. So the SQL that we copied from Bolt, we're coming back to Supabase. You're going to go to the SQL editor, click there, and you're going to paste the whole SQL that it generated. As you can see, it's all pasted in there, and we're going to click run. What this is doing is setting up the rows for the database. So it has been created. We're going to go to the database, and we have a whole bunch of rows that were created. We get the restaurant categories, a categories page. We got hours of operations. We got favorites right here. Got restaurant features and some features as well. We got today it is right. Get reviews, and we got photo. And this is the database schema that was created by Bolt. Going to zoom in. So the restaurant have the ID, the name, description, address, city, state, zip code, phone number, the website, price range, and so on and so forth. You got the IDs on a completely different table, which is good because it optimizes and it helps unload faster. And same thing with the hours and the restaurant features and the features. So everything is in there. We're going to go back to Bolt and see what it's up to. Going to copy this 14. And we are going to paste it. Actually, before we do that, what we're going to do is, all right, so I'm going to start the application. I started the application on this one. All right. We're going to ask to solve this error. But while it's doing that, I will take a look. Wait, let's allow it a minute. So the problem was solved. And as you can see, we have a preview here. So this landing page is fairly simple. What we're going to do is create a restaurant feature and link header. So we want to make sure that we can create a new restaurant. So right now it's working on that. So we are making sure that everything is working correctly. It look like it's using the same SQL. So the same data that I can send on the SQL. So it should not have any issues connecting it to Supabase because it already have everything that it needs. It's creating the form component right now. It might throw an error or two, but we should be fine for the most part. All right, so we at a restaurant, When I click the create restaurant button, I want you to create a restaurant space for the relative one that. And I know this is taking longer than what we originally expected. I apologize, but what we're doing is we're going a step beyond and showing you exactly how we are going to be working on making sure that we're not only creating the UI design, but we're connecting it to the database, and we're going to make it work here in front of your eyes. So you have a few more minutes to spare. I think they're well worth it because it will show you exactly what you need to do, and we're going to make it happen at a little at a time. So right now it's working, it's updating the form, making sure that is building exactly how we need it to be. Let's allow it some time to build everything, the code and the functions that it needs. Hi, so we are here on the front end. We're going to add a restaurant. Restaurant is going to be Austin Labs. We did great websites, 3344, LOL, Street, Killing, Texas, that is 544. And we are going to go with a moderate. And here we have it. We actually created our first restaurant in our database. We're going to go back to Supabase and we are going to, I think it was storage now. I forgot how to get there. All right, we're going to go to the database. Hi, here we have it. We have created a restaurant with all the data that we have inputted. Everything is where it should be. That's exactly what we need to do. All right, and this is the end of this tutorial video. I hope that you have learned how to link your Supabase account to your Bolt account. If you like this video, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. It helps us achieve our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And by liking the video, you're helping us reach a larger audience. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a great rest of your day.